what I wanted to do was, first of all, introduce this new course that we're looking at. So business planning. So, okay, we have gone through and we've looked at finance, marketing, operations, and just a myriad of things that relate to business operations. Okay, so it's been a kind of a hodgepodge of the various things. So it could be like the ingredients in the stew, we'll call it. What this particular course does is it takes all those ingredients and it combines them together into something we call a business plan. So fundamentally, this course is about applying all of the concepts that we've looked at so far. Now, so what I want to show you tonight is how we're going to progress with this particular module. This module is going to be a tad bit different, nothing too strenuously different, but a tad bit different. First of all, this module will run from April 5th, 2021 to May 14th, 2021. What we're going to be looking at is a series of topics. So the first topic deals with planning for business success. And essentially what that is going to be asking is, how interested are you in starting your own business? That's fundamentally what the question is. And what it is as much a self-assessment of what is it that it's going to take for you to think about starting your own business, and what are your strengths and all the things that you can bring to that business. Next, we're going to look at strategic planning. Now, we've already looked at strategic planning, so we're going to take a look at it again and apply it to this concept from the perspective of you're going to start a business and what are some of the things that you would need to do in order to start that business. So again, a lot of that is taking the ingredients of the material we looked at through the whole series of modules and applying it in there. So we'll look at that more next week. Topic 3, the real meat in this particular module is in topic 3, and it's called Develop a Business Plan. And effectively, that's what I'm going to have you do. No, I'm not going to have you write a full business plan. What I'm going to have you do is, in the form of a template, I'll call it, there's a series of questions that you will be asked, and through that, you will effectively complete all of the material you require in order to build an effective business plan. So it'll give you a good idea how to do that. The final topic is a very short one, and it's just business planning resources. And what I've got is a bunch of templates and resources that I will be showing you regarding starting business, the business planning, and some of the tools that are available out there for you. Now, how is this going to float over the next few weeks? Well, first of all, we're looking at the introduction and the topic 1. Next, we're going to look at the topic 2, which is strategic planning. And then over the course of week 3 and 4 and 5, we're going to be looking at business planning. So I've broken it really down into 3 weeks. So what we're going to be looking at in in week 3, part 1, which is really introducing your business. What do you need to put in a business plan that introduces your business? Now you got to consider the business plan is really geared for a potential investor. Okay, it really has two basic constituents. You being the first constituent, you're doing this so you can plan your business and think about it. Think about the steps required before you actually do anything. So effectively, you get to work through your business before putting any money into it. Okay, to judge whether or not it's valuable or worth pursuing or not. But the second constituent is really your investors, because presumably you're not going to be wealthy enough to start your own business right from scratch. Okay, you're going to need other people to help you. So the thing is, you need to be able to prove to somebody out there who's going to help you or potentially help you that this is a valuable idea and it will pay for itself and redeem their investment in you. So the whole idea of the business plan is really to market really your business idea to potential investors. So we're going to be looking at that first part, which is introducing your business, which is everything to do about, well, what is the business? What is it about? What are you making? Where are you located? These sorts of issues, and we'll look at that in great detail. And then on week 4, we're going to be looking at the part 2, which is how is the business organized. So you're going to have to think about how is the business set up. And when we think about organizing, we can really break organizing down into 5 basic components. Okay, human resources, the people organization, sales and marketing, which is really how are you going to sell and market this? The operations, how are you operationalizing your business? The financial, the dollars and cents. And finally, the risk management. How are you managing risk? And I think that the COVID situation that we're in right now has become a really good demonstration of how risk management is important in a business, because you don't know what's going to befall you as you start a business. The final week, we're going to look at topic 4, which is the resources out there. So that's effectively how that's going to flow out. In terms of the evaluation, how this particular module is evaluated, there are no quizzes in this module. Okay, so there's no quizzes. The evaluation is made up of 3 parts. Topic 1 has the first part, which is test yourself. You have some idea of your interest in business. So what I'm going to ask you to do there are some basic self-tests. And the next section that I want you to take a look at from a discussion post is in topic 2, which is the strategic, which looks at, again, a SWOT analysis and some SMART goals. Now, we've already looked at that, so this is just reinforcing that basic concept. And we're going to use Port Rexton Brewery as an example there. Topic 3, the discussion post is really the core of it, and you'll see that it's worth 60%. And what I have is a template built in there where you have to answer some basic questions. So I think that off the top of my head, there's probably 30 questions there for you to go through in terms of, and it leads you through the basic process of building the business plan. So that's the core of it. So it's 20, 20, and 60. So there's really 3 discussion posts, and there's nothing assigned for the last unit. Well, as we go along, if you have anything, I'd gladly appreciate your help on it, because, as I say, this whole program is a pilot, and your thoughts on this are absolutely critical to improving. So I'd appreciate some feedback when you have some.